It goes without saying that the slogan does not mean death to the American nation. This slogan means death to the US's policies, death to arrogance. Saudi rulers, who have obstructed the path of Allah and Masjid al-Haram this year and who have blocked the proud and faithful Iranian pilgrims' path to the beloved's house, are disgraced and misguided people who think their survival on the throne of oppression is dependent on defending the arrogant powers of the world, on alliances with Zionism and the U.S., and on fulfilling their demands. And on this path, they do not shy away from any treason. Instead of being tried as the accused, they acted like the plaintiff, and with increased malice and vileness, they revealed their long-standing enmity towards the Islamic Republic and towards any flag of Islam raised to confront kufr and arrogance. The Americans are stuck in Iraq and have no way out. They are like a wolf whose tail has been caught in a trap. There are documents showing close collaboration of the Zionists with the Nazi Germany, and exaggerated numbers relating to the Jewish Holocaust were fabricated to solicit sympathy of the world public opinion, lay the ground for the occupation of Palestine, and to justify the atrocities of the Zionists. There is even evidence on hand that a large number of non-Jewish hooligans and thugs of Eastern Europe were forced to migrate to Palestine as Jews. The purpose was to install in the heart of the Islamic world an anti-Islamic state under the guise of supporting the victims of racism and to create a rift between the East and the West of the Islamic world after 1400 years of unity between those two parts. For Muslims, the season of and its reliance on God's eternal power. It highlights the distance between Muslims and the cesspool of corruption, humiliation, and tyranny that international oppressors and bullies impose on human communities. Those who have reduced Hajj to a religious tourist trip and have hidden their enmity and malevolence towards the faithful and revolutionary people of Iran under the name of politicizing Hajj, are themselves small and puny Satans who tremble for fear of jeopardizing the interests of the great Satan, the U.S. Should the Iranian nation beg for the right of exploitation of nuclear energy from the bullying world powers until they accept that the nation has a nuclear right? No. This is not the way of a free and independent nation. Rights cannot be achieved by entreating. If you supplicate, withdraw, and show flexibility, arrogant powers will make their threat more serious. Today in many Western countries, nobody dares question the Holocaust whose nature is questionable. According to the reports I have received, in America if people decide to write something against homosexuality on the basis of psychological and sociological principles, they will be prevented from publishing their work. How is it that these people feel obligated to respect freedom of expression? Today, you are hated throughout the world. If you don't know this, you should. The peoples burn your flag. The Islamic peoples all over the world chant, "Death to America."